Scène 1, take 1. Oh, microfoon. Scène 1, take 2 van de teleprompter. Once you've written a script for a YouTube video, how do you deliver the content without memorizing the whole thing? 2.1. If you are a little bit like me, then memorizing is really hard, which gave me, by the way, some trouble when I became in theater school, when I wanted to become in theater school. 2.2. If you are a little bit like me, then memorizing is really hard, which gave me some problems in theater school and when I tried to become an actor. 3.1. And the weird thing is, I can talk about a topic for hours with friends, but as soon as I hit that record button on the camera, blank. 4.1. So let's try a teleprompter, but man, those things are expensive for just this piece of plastic. 4.2. So a teleprompter then. Well, 4.3. So a teleprompter then. But man, those things are expensive, but for just a piece of 4.4. So a teleprompter then. But man, those things are expensive for just a piece of plastic. So no teleprompter. 5.2. I finally figured it out. 3 years, 300 videos without a teleprompter, and I'll share with you my secret in this video. 5.1. What if I told you that I finally figured it out? 300 videos, at least 3... 5.2. What if I told you that I finally figured it out? 3 years, 300 videos. How to read a script naturally without a teleprompter. 5.3. What if I told you that I finally figured it out? 3 years in, 300 videos, and I'll share with you my Dexxter Clark. 5.4. What if I told you that I finally figured it out? 300 videos in, 3 years, how to read a script on camera naturally without using a teleprompter. 5.6. I figured it out, and apparently nobody talks about this strategy. It took me only 3 years and 300 videos. How to read a script naturally on camera without using a teleprompter. 5. Take 1. 5a, take 1. I'll share with you in this video my secrets, why it's more effective. I'll share with you my secrets in this video, why it's more effective to script a video than to outline. Yes, why a teleprompter seems a good solution but not always is, and a super effective workflow for informational videos and a huge time saver for tutorials. 5a, take 3. I'll share with you my secrets in this video. Why it's more effective to script a video than to outline. Why a teleprompter seems a good solution but not always is. And a super effective workflow for informational videos and a huge time saver for tutorials. 5a, take 4. I'll share with you my secrets in this video. Why a teleprompter seems a good solution but not always is. Why it's better to script a video, why it's more effective to script a video than to outline a video. And why a... 5a.5. I'll share with you my secrets in this video. Why it's more effective to script a video than to outline. Why a teleprompter seems a good solution but not always is. And a super effective workflow for tutorials. And a super effective workflow for informational videos and a huge time saver for tutorials. 6.1. My name is Dexxter Clark from the Netherlands and I'd love to be your guide in starting and running a YouTube channel. If you'd like that too, you should definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon. 7.1. Although teleprompters are pretty popular and I've seen YouTubers achieve amazing results with them, but they are not always the best solution. The problem is that it takes some time to... 7.1. Teleprompters have downsides. I've seen YouTubers, by the way, achieve amazing results with teleprompters, but it takes some skill to read from a teleprompter naturally and to not read in a way that your eyes are shifting all over the place. Also, you have to take into account the speed of a teleprompter. If the text goes too slow, then you need to start over. If it's too quick, then you need to start over also. So you need to have some kind of remote. You also need to have a phone or something, or a tablet for example. But those things are all battery-driven devices and the batteries of these things die. And if it's not the battery of your camera, then it's the battery of your iPad or your phone that you're using as a teleprompter. And if it's not the battery of your teleprompter, it's the battery of your remote of your 15.2. The process of a regular informational video. First of all, I write a script of all the information that I want to have in the video. So that's just a plain story. Then I add scene numbers. Every 2, 3, maybe 4 sentences is a scene number. And every scene is a jump cut in the edit. So between scenes I replace the camera on a new location, so the viewer has a new information in every single scene. Every scene is a jump cut in the edit or in the final video, so I place the camera on Every scene is a jump cut in the video, so between scenes I place the camera on a different position, so the information in the image changes every single time. Before I start a video, I make a small talk. Before I start recording, I do small talk in the camera and I talk about the most weird stuff, for example, preparing my breakfast and explaining into the camera what I'll do, because then I get more comfortable on camera. Before I start recording, I talk a little bit in the camera. That is footage that I will never use in the final video. For example, I'll explain how to make my breakfast and how do I prepare the shoot, for example. This gives me the opportunity to get more comfortable on camera. I use my laptop for the script, and this way I can also make little changes if I need to when I'm filming the video. I don't have to stick to sentences literally, because I allow myself some freedom to wing it, so I don't have to stick to the sentences at hand, but it gives me an idea of what I'm going to talk about and how can I phrase sentences. I don't have to stick to the sentences literally. It gives me an idea of what I can talk about and how to phrase certain sentences, but I keep the ultimate freedom to wing it in every single time. I don't have to stick to sentences in a script literally. I don't have to stick to sentences in the script literally. I want to have some freedom to wing it. I don't stick to sentences in the script literally. I want to have some freedom to wing it, but it gives me a direction on how to phrase certain sentences in English. I also try to make less fuss about my English mistakes. Yeah, English isn't my first language, but if I have to get it right perfectly every single time, making a video, recording a video will take me 2 or 3 days. That's absolutely not achievable for a simple YouTube video. One exception, the intro and the outro have to be perfect. I have to capture viewers' attention in the intro within 8 seconds, so that needs to be on point and preferably with as less mistakes as possible. Because I have to convince in 8 seconds that viewers have to spend the next 10 minutes with me. Do I make a mistake or do I mess up? Then I'll do another take. Do I make a mistake or do I mess up? I'll do another take, but I do 1 take per file. That makes editing a lot easier. In the beginning of every single take, I'll mention the scene number. In the beginning of every single take, I'll mention the scene number, so I know in the edit where I am. And a trick that I picked up as an actor on a Blue Monday is keep an administration of the scenes. This way you can mark what is happening in a scene, or maybe I have to cut it in a certain way, or sometimes there's a remark there. This way makes editing a lot easier, and I don't have to scout every single minute. A little trick that I picked up as my in my days A little trick that I picked up in my days as an actor on a Blue Monday is keep an administration of all the scenes. The scenes that were good or not good, or maybe I have to cut them somewhere, I can take some notes. This way I don't have to scout every single minute of footage in the edit because I already know what works or what doesn't.